People, what's up? What's up, y'all? Let me see. Jeffrey Rainey has sent out his text message today. Clem Robinson has sent out his text message today. So I already know it's going to be a terrific Tuesday. Y'all tell me what's in the bottle. What's in the bottle? Also, I am looking for a contraption that has thoroughly been a blessing to me, and I cannot find it. So y'all make sure that I don't let this worry the out of me. Yeah, I can say that. Hey, y'all, it's Terrific Tuesday. It's Conversations with Cornelius. I'm your host. Remember, Conversations with Cornelius is the broadcast. Capri Cares now is the business. What's in the bottle? What's in the bottle? Let's have us a marvelous show today. I cannot wait to be engaged, entertained, and educated. See those books? Get those books. Get those books.
Welcome to Conversations with Cornelius. I am your host, Cornelius. Today, you will be engaged, entertained, and educated. Stay tuned. You are about to be CC'd. It is Conversations with Cornelius.
Read them. Going to go back through them. I need to continue to read, but something I'm looking for I cannot find. Oh, that's not where I want to be today. Like, really, that's not where I want to be today. And I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go through our feeling wheel again. I need to. I need to go through my feeling wheel because I need to tell you how I feel. But before I tell you how I feel on this terrific Tuesday, tell me, good morning. Where are you coming in from? What's going on your mind? Tell me what's on your mind. Tell me how you're feeling. Check in. Let's do this. Dropper time. Gotta take my cayenne pepper, hawthorn, beetroot, turmeric, vitamin K. One, two, three. What's in the green juice? Peel number one, peel number two, peel number three, peel number four. Come on. Got four more peels. One, two, three, four. Green juice. Mmm. Ooh. What's going on, y'all? Yep. So I have literally misplaced something valuable to me, something that I need, and I want it now. And I do believe it's literally at the office, but I'm not at the office. So I'm I ain't in a bad place. Just that's not what I was expecting. That's not what I was expecting. Real talk. All right, let's get out our phones. Let's look at our feeling wheel today real fast. Feeling wheel today. Everybody type in. Uh-oh. A feeling wheel. Where are you with your feelings and emotions? Have you checked in with you today? Because you and I both need to check in with us. Yeah, it's worth it. So my feeling wheel today, where am I? I'm going to be honest. I am disgusted. Everybody put disgusted. Yep, I'm disgusted. I ain't going to lie. Here's why I'm disgusted. Because I cannot find what I'm looking for. And in these moments, I need to have a resolve. Resolve, rinse, replace, repeat. Everybody put that in the chat. Resolve, rinse, replace, repeat. Resolve, rinse, replace, repeat. Resolve. I have to come to resolve. In the event I do not find it today, guess what? I have to deal with that consequence. I literally have to deal with that consequence. So while I'm trying to deal with the consequence, I am disgusted. I am disgusted. Have you ever been disgusted? Just at a real place. I'm disappointed. I I feel repelled. I'm very hesitant right now. I'm very hesitant to communicate what needs to be communicated because of my feelings. Has anybody been there other than me? You've been hesitant to communicate what you need to communicate because of your feelings. I'll say that one more time. You and I have been hesitant trying to communicate what we need to communicate because of our feelings. Not a good place. Not a good place. It's not the end of the world, but it's not a good place. I'm just not at a good place because I can't find what I thought I had. And I really can't even perceive it in my mind where it actually is. And I'm looking for it, so I'm distracted. Something is happening in my mind that is keeping me from enjoying the present moment. And that's what a distraction can become sometimes, when something in your mind is keeping you from enjoying the present moment. And I need to enjoy the present moment. So, good morning to everybody. Let's talk. How are you feeling? Here's our feeling wheel. We can be surprised. We can feel bad. We can be fearful. We can be angry. We can be disgusted. We can be sad. We can be happy. How are you feeling? Have you checked in with you today? Have you checked in with you today? Have you done that? Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's make sure you and I need to change the color. Can I change the color? Boom. Boom. Let's make sure that we do this first activity. You've seen me take my meds, and I'm grateful for my meds. I already feel better. Really, I do. And I will say this, anything that helps with circulation naturally, I think I will go on record in saying, if it's a natural herb, whatever, that helps with circulation, all of us who are diabetics, I don't think it can hurt us. So I'm grateful for the circulation that I'm getting right now. I'm grateful for the fact where I am now. Because I am hesitant about communicating what needs to be communicated, and I'll say that again, because I'm hesitant about communicating what needs to be communicated, I need to, I don't know. Do I want to affirm? Do I want to visualize? Do I want to access? I can't reflect right now. I can't reflect. I'm not in a place of reflection because of my emotions. I'm disgusted. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it's just a real thing. And it's really light. It's really light, but I am truly disgusted. So I'm hesitant about communicating what I need to communicate because of my feelings. Therefore, I need to know how to practice the presence of God in my hesitancy. In my hesitancy, I need to learn how to practice his presence. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I need to practice his presence in my hesitancy. How am I going to do that? Whew, this is a tough one, because many people like me in this situation find ourselves hesitant because of the way we feel. Therefore, we're not communicating what needs to be communicated. So what are you doing? Somebody tell me. I have some people on this morning. What are you doing? How are you prioritizing these? Are you affirming his nearness? Are you visualizing him? What are you doing because of your hesitancy? Boom. I'm seriously, what are you doing this morning? Let me check. What are you doing this morning? Tell me. That because of the. What are you doing this morning? What are you doing? Ourselves. Yeah. I don't know how you're gonna reach those milestones today, but you can reach those milestones today, even though you're not feeling the way you need to feel. And here's how you do that. Resolve. Everybody put in the chat, resolve. Let me see. Ourselves. Everybody put in the chat, resolve. I have to come to the resolve that it can feel worse than it feels, but I can feel better than I feel. Can I put that in the chat? It can feel worse than I feel, but I can feel better than I feel. And I am going to make up in my mind, it's going to feel better than I feel. Literally. Literally. I'm not going to allow this unhealthy, I'm not going to say it's unhealthy. I'm not going to allow this emotion to control the rest of my day and control my outcome. Literally, I can't do that. Mm-mm. So how are you going to do that? How are you going to prioritize God's presence in your life? Yes, how are you doing that? Mm-hmm. How are you doing that? How are you doing that? How? I'm waiting on y'all. Oh, Lord. Mm-mm. All right. Yesterday, I was able to go to McFerrin Community Center. Um, it was a good day yesterday to see people give back, to see people serving. And when you serve, you feel better. Like when you literally serve, you feel better. And finding myself in the place where I could serve made me feel better. And the thought that I have from the event is a positive thought. Thus, as I'm vacillating back and forth between how I feel and previous experiences, I have something to smile about. And I really need to ask somebody today, what are you thinking about that makes you smile? Good morning, Pastor Gibbs. Good morning to you. You said praying, letting God be God, staying out of his business. He is real. He is real. He is real. I will say that God is real. Um, I just got to keep serving though, and we have to get to the place where we find ourselves just serving. Like when our feelings begin to get in the way, and our feelings will get in the way, I gotta find a place of service. Good morning, cousin. Like I cannot find what I want, y'all. I thought it was here. Like I rushed to get to this place thinking I had what I had, but realizing I do not have what I was looking for or expecting. It threw me off. And when I'm thrown off, how do I make the day terrific? Uh-huh. How? How do I make this a terrific Tuesday when I'm disgusted? When that's a real emotional place to be in. And a lot of people might not even want to admit that, but that's a real emotional place. Hesitant because of the place to be in. Like that's a place. And now I'm hesitant about, I'm so distracted because what I want, I do not have. Listen, what I want, I do not have. And what I have, I do not need. Woo! What I want, I do not have. And what I have, I do not need. Is that a word for somebody? Okay. The North Carolina people are tapping in. All right. Let me tell them, go to my YouTube now. Sunday, March 30th. Let me get this. Sunday, March 30th. Look at that. Sunday, March 30th. The Golden Voices Gospel Concert. Wow. Okay. Doors open at 3:15 p.m. Concert starts at 4:30. 100 Beatties Ford Road, Charlotte, North Carolina. All right, these are the students. Ha ha! The students from Johnson C. Smith. All right, now look at them. Look at them. All right, I'm with it. That makes me smile. The young folks are trying their best to encourage society and influence society the right way through what? Service. Through service. So, what I want, I do not have. And what I have, I do not need. I do not need it. Like, I do not need this feeling of disgust. I do not need this feeling of hesitancy. One of the major pitfalls of relationship is communication. Like, communication is a pitfall in any relationship. We drifted apart because you stopped communicating. And that's a broad statement that has a lot of things beneath it, but you don't ever want to get to a place in your life where you stop listening to you and you stop talking to you. hmm When you stop listening to you and you stop talking to you, you possibly could push the presence of God out your life because God ought to sound like you to you. And when God sounds like you to you, you realize sometimes the things you want, so some things you have, you do not want. And the things you need, mm-mm. That ain't what I need is not what I have. So I'm learning. Jonah runs from the presence of God, finds himself in a bad place. But anyway, Shannon, good morning. Good morning to everybody. Stephen, good morning. Good morning to those individuals on the other platforms. Pastor, tell me what's right. I'm looking at these things. All right. Let me pull this up and we're going to skate on out of here because what I want, I do not have. And what I need, I do not want. Good morning to you. Good morning, sir. North Carolina is in the house. Good morning. And guess what I just posted up here? So, sir, if you want to give some commentary concerning this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful expression of joy that will be taking place in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, we are grateful for you to put in the chat all the information. What I have, I do not want. What I have, I do not want. What I need, I do not have. I mean, we get to those places. We get there all the time. And I'm telling y'all, as fun as this is, being distracted the way I'm distracted, I could just holler. But it's a good place for me to check in with me because when I fail to check in with me, when I fail to check in with me, what I want, I do not have, and what I have, I do not need, it becomes that serious. Like it literally becomes that serious. And when you go over your feeling wheel, you need to check in with you. Somebody put, I'm checking in with me today. 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 Put that in the chat. I'm checking in with me today. Here's your question. What and how are you currently feeling? Allow. Have you taken the time to acknowledge your feelings without trying to change them? Man, I wish. Yeah, I'm checking in with me today. Hey, cousin, I'm checking in with me today. I'm not going to allow some of the things. Listen, here it is, cuz those distractions, which I know are not from God, which I know they're from Satan. I'm not going to allow those distractions to rob me of the peace that God has already given me. That's why I got to check in with me. Hey, Natalie, I'm checking in with me today. Yeah, hey, Perry, I'm checking in with me today. Like today is the day where I'm not going to hesitate checking in with me. And I'm going to find out where are my feelings. If I am disgusted, admit it. Resolve. Everybody shout resolve. I come to a place where what I have, I do not need. What I need, I do not have in this moment. That's why the word of God is so powerful, y'all. I don't know why you won't read the Bible, but start reading it because it said this light affliction. Woo! That's what the Bible says. This light affliction. It's just a light affliction. So now that I'm changing my perspective about how I am navigating through this space, I'm checking in. I got to check in with me. You have to find somebody to check in with. And guess what? Find a place in an area to serve, to distract what's distracting you from enjoying who you are and what you have as relates to the gifting inside of you. Resolve, rinse, replace, repeat. Young man from Johnson C. Smith said, yes, the golden voices I hear Johnson C. Smith. All right. All right. All right. Look at that. Look at that. All right. It's free. So y'all, hey, however we need to connect with you, Brother Stephen, Stephen. I can't remember which one it is, but he knows me and I know him. So I'm grateful that you're on here. And here's the crazy part about this. When we get really distracted in life and we start really becoming hesitant, hey, Jennifer, we start really becoming dismissive. And who do we dismiss first? Our own inner voice. And when we dismiss our own inner voice, here's the problem with that. We dismiss God because God ought to sound like you to you. My brother Gibbs say, check it in with me 40 years. They wanted to show them. Yeah, that's right. Check in with you. I'm checking in with me. I admit it. Listen, I'm not in the best space because I don't have what I want. And what I was looking for literally is not here. Prayerfully, it's at the office. It's a minor thing, but it means so much. And that's a word, again, for somebody. What might not be major to you because you don't understand people's perspective, what might be minor to you might be major to somebody else. But I'm not going to hesitate. I'm not going to be hesitant. I'm going to communicate. Like, I need my I don't even know what to call it. I need what's mine. Period. I need what's mine. And people need to learn how to work through these spaces because this could destroy the rest of your day. And if you allow it to destroy the rest of your day turns into a week. Your week turns into a month. Your month turns into years. And you will never get a handle on why you feel the way you feel because you were hesitant to communicate to you how you truly feel. All right. So check in with you today. Let me go exercise because I need to do something else so that I can feel better about me. I'm not in a bad place, y'all, but I'm a little aggravated because I thought I brought something that I needed with me and I realized I didn't. And it's those little things in life, Shannon. Sometimes it's those little things in life. As Jesus said it best, little foxes destroy the vine. Sometimes it's the little things in life that throws us off. And we get into a tizzy over little stuff. But we got to watch the little stuff because it's the little stuff that if it's not dealt with can create greater things and greater problems. So I'm going to land my plane right there. I need to go exercise. Pastor Gibbs, I'll see you later on tonight. I need y'all to do me a favor at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. Tune in to 790 a.m. The Gospel. Tune in to 790 a.m. The Gospel. Or go to your phone and type in 790 a.m. The Gospel. I'll be live on radio from 1 to 1:30. Also, tomorrow night, everybody put in the chat tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we will be at the McNary Hill Primitive Baptist Church for our state convention meeting. I will be lecturing from 6 to 7. Tomorrow night, Chris Hall will preach. Thursday night, Gary Patterson will preach. And Friday night, Raymond Carruthers will be preaching. The little stuff. Natalie, I can't believe you're on Facebook. You're supposed to be on YouTube, but I'm not going to trip. See? That's it. Trying to control stuff. But anyway, hope this has blessed y'all today. Have you taken the time to acknowledge your feelings without trying to change them? No, because I try to change them immediately. And I can't change the way I feel, me personally. I can't change the way I feel, me personally. I cannot change the way I feel, me personally, until I change the way I think. So I got to think different. And the Bible says in Philippians, think on these things. That's why you got to read that word, y'all. That's why you got to read that word. I need to feed my spirit. And my mind is my first spirit because Paul said, be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Be renewed in the spirit of your mind. So I have to feast on that word. So let me go exercise. Let me go do what I need to do and get to this place where I need to get to. And yeah, you already know it. I'm getting off of here. I'm landing my plane. When you have what you do not want and you're trying to want something you do not have, change your perspective. Change your perspective. Change your perspective. Listen, I'm not in the business of changing people, but it is my business to change my perspective. That's a word, cousin. I'm not in the business of changing people, but I am in the business of changing my perspective. And when I change my perspective, transformation takes place. Yes, it does. All right. Peace and blessings. I got to go exercise. Y'all join me in my journey, on my fitness journey. Peace and blessings, everybody. I'll see y'all later today at 1 o'clock, 7:90 a.m. The Gospel. I might go back live so that you can see the radio show. I don't know yet. Let me know.